Hi everyone, welcome back to Thrive with Sahil. It's the second episode, and I have Rohan with me today. Thank you, Rohan, for coming back. Yes, guys, this is the second time we are recording this because the first time uh, there was a lot of technical problems. We recorded the whole episode, it went amazing, but my voice was completely erased somehow. I have no clue. I'm still getting used to podcasting. But yeah, before we go to you, Rohan, I'm just going to quickly tell the news of the week. And we have Arsenal being the champion after 22 years. There are some Arsenal fans dancing very hard right now.
To
And
watch.
what?
Tough to watch.
Yeah, tough
Tough
to
to watch
watch.
those videos.
Yes, but yeah, it's been long, 22 years, so you can see the patience that they have even in last few seasons. They were struggling so much, but yeah, really happy for them and sad for myself. And next we have the French rugby club Union Bordeaux Begles. I am very sure I'm pronouncing it wrong. But yeah, they won the European Championship Cup, uh, and they beat one of the best teams from Ireland, Leinster Rugby, and they displayed very fast attacking rugby, and everywhere in Europe, everyone is so excited to see this. And they also spend a lot of time developing young athletes, so it says a lot about uh, shaping youth sports. And thirdly, we have, so this is not a recent news, but I learned it 2 days ago. Elisa Liu, she won at the Milan Olympics 2 months ago. Uh, and she went by storm on the internet because people uh, who looked at her story because she was 16 when she retired because of burnout and pressure, but she came back and won the gold. So people are taking this inspiration and they are posting themselves, saying or showing that they have started playing some sport or they are getting back to exercising, and they call it the Elisa Liu effect. I think it's really, really powerful.
It is, it is. I think tennis has a similar story to, had a similar story to Ashley Barty from Australia.
Hmm.
She quit tennis, started playing cricket, and then got back to tennis and was a Grand Slam champion.
Oh, damn. Yeah. And well, did she play cricket?
She did.
But as a professional or
Yes, yes, as a professional. She did. I don't think she played for Australia, but she played the Big Bash League.
oh, she played? Oh, damn, I didn't know about
Yes, yes, she did.
that. Was she hitting forehands as well in cricket?
Oh, we'll have to watch some videos. I don't know.
Okay, okay, nice. All right, so Rohan, I'll let you introduce yourself to the audience. Uh, but he is a friend of mine, and we played tennis together, and now he's a coach. Rohan.
Uh, I'm an ex tennis athlete. I started playing tennis at the age of 8 in my hometown, Nasik. I was lucky enough to be selected in an elite tennis program started by Mahesh Bhupati and Apollo Tires. I got selected when I was 12 years old. Through the program, I was lucky enough to be trained under some of the best coaches in the country. And I also got to play some high level prestigious tournaments in Europe and America. The program ended around when I was 14 years old. It lasted for about 2 years. I continued playing tennis till the age of 24 until
Hmm.
2019,
Hmm.
and then moved from playing tennis to teaching tennis.
No, nice.
So I've been coaching from 2019, I would say.
Mhm. And what kind of player were you when you when you were a junior athlete? Because tennis has so many different styles of playing. What was your
Okay,
style?
style. I was an aggressive baseliner.
Aggressive baseliner.
Oh,
I
yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
like to
remember.
volley quite a lot.
Nice, nice. I think that was when you were 12, 12, 13.
Sorry.
When you were 12, 13 years old.
Yes, I always like to be an aggressive player.
Uh,
Like to be someone who tries to play points on my terms.
ah,
Yeah,
ah,
take control of things. Yeah.
nice. Any matches that you remember that you played and you can't forget that because either you played so well or the atmosphere was so nice.
Uh, the biggest sub junior tournament in India is the Fiesta Nationals. Okay, so the under 14 finals that I lost,
Ah,
I remember it well. Yeah, that's the first match that comes to my mind.
okay. I'm
But there are
assuming,
plenty matches, plenty good memories as well. This one's
mm,
not a good memory.
but at least it's a final and at a big stage. I mean, finish the nationals. It has some crowd, and as a 13-year-old, 14-year-old experiencing that level of atmosphere must be pretty nice.
Yeah, yeah. Sad memories, but definitely uh, happy to be part of it.
Nice. And now you have gone from playing to now teaching.
Yes.
How has that transition been for you?
Uh, the transition's been different from what I was expecting. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't supposed to be a coach at all.
Mm-hmm.
It is something I did not want to do at all.
Mm-hmm.
When I was playing, I viewed coaching as a profession that only failed athletes turn to
Yeah,
if they don't have a plan B.
yeah.
Actually, that is my story, and that is how I viewed it for everyone. So that coaching is something I did not want to do at all.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but it's been refreshing, eye-opening. Actually, it the first few months into coaching um actually gave me an insight on how I could use all the difficult moments from my playing career, all the
Mm-hmm.
mistakes that I made,
Mm-hmm.
and help young budding athletes prevent some of those mistakes because
Mm-hmm.
some mistakes are necessary. Mistakes are also part of your journey,
Yeah,
and you not all are preventable mistakes. Not all mistakes are preventable or should be prevented.
yeah,
So yeah, kind of like alchemy, you through coaching, you're turning something bitter into something sweet,
yeah.
I guess.
And
Yeah.
what's the age group that you are involved with?
I am involved with players aged from 11 to, I think, the open category actually 20, 25, 26. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So,
Yes.
what's your experience being a coach to these young athletes, especially when I think that's the time in tennis where you have to start showing something. Like you have to show potential, you have to be on top of the game, and at the same time, I feel they are going through their own transition from
Hmm.
being to being in what do you call it? You go from puberty to being an adolescent, that age.
Correct.
So, and then also they might have school pressure, uh, social,
Absolutely. Yeah.
yeah, social stress. So when you come in and you're talking to them and you're playing with them, how is that experience like?
Initially, the first 6 months to a year, the I was working with intermediate level players who were aged between 8 and 12. So
Hmm.
the first thing that I learned in the first year, you can say, when I started coaching was energy being a very important factor
Mm-hmm.
in my job.
Yeah.
Uh, Kids at that age cannot communicate very clearly
Yeah.
because they still don't know what they're feeling, why they're feeling it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So they respond to energy
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
So, but they can pick up on energy very, very well, even if they don't understand what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
If if you do not want to teach them or you're upset with them, it will reflect in their body language or their facial expression, and
Yeah.
vice versa. If you're having a good time with them, it will reflect in their performance and body language. So
Yeah.
I picked up on this very, very quickly.
Yeah.
Um, Later on, once between the ages of 12 and 16, communication is important throughout,
Mm-hmm.
but like you said, from moving from puberty to adolescence,
Mm-hmm.
they are also now a little more mature.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah.
are they are able to communicate a little more clearly.
Mm-hmm.
They are going through a lot of feelings, emotions, experiences the first time
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have personality differences, introverts and extroverts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Some are a little more open, some maybe not so much.
Yeah. Nice.
So as a coach, I think it is your job to make each and every athlete feel comfortable
Mm-hmm.
through open dialogue.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very important.
Yes. And just creating a space where they come to you first.
Mm.
They
Yeah.
shouldn't feel
They feel.
obliged or pressured to come and speak to you just
Yeah.
because you're their trainer or coach.
Yeah. So do you spend time building trust? Because if they
Uh,
have to come to you, and also because you have so many variety of kids that you teach,
I
you
have
have
not,
to.
yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
No. 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 Go ahead.
I have not intentionally done any of this,
Mm-hmm.
trying to build trust or a connection between me and my athletes.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how to explain this. It is a natural part of me to understand and read between the lines between me and my athlete. I
Yeah.
pick up on when the athlete's feeling uncomfortable or when the
Mm-hmm.
athlete's comfortable enough naturally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't have any techniques or strategies or tips on other than just pick, read body language. If I have to
Mm-hmm.
say something, I'm going to say read body language, pick up on body language.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah. I can understand that. But I think because you are dealing with all the athletes, I think you have to be self-aware as well.
absolutely. Awareness number one,
Because like if you're
100%.
if you're talking, then I think you can come to some kind of conclusion if you're talking with the athlete, but especially like picking up on body language and stuff.
Correct.
So you have to be very
And
self-aware and also looking it from a very unbiased lens.
correct. Correct.
And that's not
Your
easy.
observational awareness uh, has to be on point because the athlete's constantly giving you information,
Yeah.
even when they're not talking.
Yeah.
When they come to the session, when they make a mistake, when they do something good,
Mm.
when they're taking a water break, after
Mm.
spending, when they're not having a good day, when they're having a great day,
Mm.
they're constantly giving you information. So, yeah, awareness is key.
Yeah. Nice. And I'm assuming you also studied psychology in your bachelor's.
I did, yes.
Yeah. You know how important psychology is in sports. Uh, and when you are seeing that in your athletes, what do you think they need the most? Like from the psychological side, in your experience in general, like what are they struggling with most of the time psychologically?
I think most of us start playing the game because we love it,
Mm,
and somewhere along the way, uh, the pressure of winning, losing, living up to societal expectations,
mm-hmm.
rankings, points, parental expectations, self expectations,
Yeah,
you forget why you started to play.
yeah,
And you forget that it's just a game. Of course, it's important. You have to be serious.
yeah,
But at the end of the day, it's still a game.
yeah,
And the best way to um, express yourself is to enjoy it as much as you can.
yeah. No, yeah, but
So,
uh, like the young athletes, I think they might be showing you some a side of their psychology where they are struggling with. Is have you noticed any patterns?
yes, yes. There are common, how do I put it? Common psychological difficulties that athletes face. At
Mm,
least the athletes I've been working with.
mm,
For most of them, is the fear of disappointing their parents. All
mm,
the investment that has been made into them.
yeah,
You grow older as you're 13, 14, 15, 16 years
mm,
old, you're aware. You're
yeah,
traveling every week.
mm,
You're spending a lot of money on coaching,
yeah,
on your physical fitness, on nutrition
yeah,
towards your uh, sporting career.
yeah,
So every win and loss is extremely critical.
yeah,
And, and unfortunately, I think in our society, failure is looked at as a part of your identity.
yeah.
Yeah, when you lose a
And
tennis match, when you lose, yeah, sorry,
no, no, go ahead. Sorry.
when you lose a tennis match, it often after the match becomes a lot more than just a tennis match.
Yeah, and also it's a thing where in our society, if you fail once, it's already looked down upon. But if you
Correct.
fail twice, thrice, it becomes an external added pressure on you from the people. So if you fail thrice or four times, your parents are going to start worrying about you. Your coaches are going to start worrying about you, and it doesn't come from a good place. I feel it comes
Correct.
from yeah, it comes from oh, what happened? What's wrong with you?
Hmm.
It's that
Yes.
kind of attitude that they bring, and it's I think it's more pressure on the athletes. This is just my observation that I've seen, and
Yeah.
especially with parents in India, I think there's a really strong need to change the culture with the parents of athletes in India because they are so overly invested in the career of their kids that they don't
Yeah.
realize that they are doing more harm than help by over investing uh, in their career. So they are talking to the coaches all the time. They are talking to the kid all the time. Even maybe when they uh, go out, they are still talking about, oh, that forehand that you hit was not really good. You could have done this. You could have done that.
Uh, a lot of the a lot of parents try to fulfill their dreams through their children.
Hmm.
So therefore, the children's failure becomes very, very personal, even
Yeah,
at an elementary level, because
yeah,
they feel like they're again failing. They don't realize this,
yeah,
but they are trying to live their dream through their children.
yeah,
So
yeah. Yeah, that's what I've recognized as well. Also, I think there's a part about you making a career out of it. So they are pushing that you do good enough that you can be a professional athlete. So you don't have to do anything else. So they are looking at it from that lens rather than, the development of the kid. Uh,
absolutely,
so that money
and
thing is a big thing.
yeah, that is another aspect that I think um, hasn't been. How do I put it? I think in India, if anyone starts to play any sort of sport, they
Mm.
only play it to play for the country or be world
Yeah,
number one,
yeah,
which is fair. I understand,
yeah.
but I don't think that's the only reason someone should join or
Mm.
start to play any sport.
Yeah. That's why we also have a lot of early specializations as well. Like I see a lot of
Yeah,
athletes
yeah.
just because they had only played one sport since they were small,
Hmm.
and they get
That is something
specialized
I
very
strongly
early.
advise against. Actually,
Yeah, yeah,
that
no,
is
it's
something I strongly advise against due to
yeah,
the Alisa Liu effect, the
yes,
burnout,
the
the
burnout
burnout
effect.
that she experienced at the age of 16.
16, yeah. And I think you
Yes.
also have experienced some of it because
I struggled a lot with self expectations actually.
hmm
I Early on I was I think you can say top three in the country in under 12, under 14.
hmm
And then I had a bit of a period where I got injured, lost some confidence,
hmm
and then ended up having a bit of a lull for a long period.
hmm
So then I
yeah,
had very high expectations of myself and I couldn't deliver on code
hmm
for a long time.
yeah,
So again, all of this was happening to me for the first time.
hmm
So I wasn't able to understand it myself.
hmm
And that is when you need you can say a good mentor, a good coach
yeah,
who can help put words to whatever you're feeling.
yeah. So what
Yeah,
was your support system? I know your parents, uh,
yeah. My family are
yeah, auntie and uncle are amazing. They are so calm.
extremely supportive.
The yeah,
Yes,
extremely supportive. And the thing we were talking about before about parental expectations and the pressure. Uh, I don't think you had
I
that.
never experienced.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did not experience
yeah,
any sort of pressure from my parents.
yeah. Other than that, what kind of support did you have or did you rely on?
Uh, I am fortunate enough to have a lot of close friends actually.
Mm, mm,
So yeah, a lot of close friends on the tour from my school
mm,
and my family.
mm,
Yes.
mm. Yeah, and because you're coaching for this, how many have years have you been coaching now?
This is my seventh year.
The seventh year, and
Seventh year. Yes.
yeah, and we know how exhausting it can be when you're uh, in a tennis academy with young tennis athletes. Uh, what do you do for self-care? Because you have to be on top of your game so you can uh, give your best to the athletes. And then they give their
Yeah.
best when you see that, oh, the coach is trying his best. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah. Very important. If you cannot take care of yourself, how will you take care of all the
yeah,
people who are
yeah,
relying on you?
yeah. So what do you do for
Uh,
self-care?
I I try to have a consistent bedtime.
Mm,
Sleep being the most important aspect of self care, in my opinion.
mm, mm,
Yeah. So I try to have a consistent bedtime. Um, I try to keep a snack in my bag at all times because sometimes it becomes tough to get a meal during the day.
yeah.
Breakfast is fine. I
Mm,
get my breakfast done every single day, but sometimes you might not have enough time to get in a good lunch.
mm,
So I make sure I have a snack and an electrolyte drink in my bag at all times,
mm,
and an early dinner.
mm.
Yes,
Uh,
yes.
uh, yeah, what's your step count? Because I remember we were talking about how much you have to walk,
Mo-
and I think
more than 20,000 every day. More than 20,000 steps every day.
that's yeah, that's in itself is such a good exercise. Yeah.
Also, yeah, another important part of self care is friends again, because
Mm,
you have so many experiences during the day, sometimes good, sometimes bad. You need someone to, how do I say it, share everything with. So,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
to let it get it out of your system.
Mm.
Yeah.
So let's say that you were not into tennis. Okay,
Hmm.
you never discovered tennis and you are not into any sports. What would you be doing right now?
No
What
sports.
yeah, like what would you like to do? Is
That's it.
yes, something like you would see yourself doing, or maybe also you wanted to do something.
I wasn't. I've been doing this for 23 years. So it's difficult, but a good question. Like, if I wasn't doing anything in sports, I think I would be in the hospitality business.
No,
I
interesting.
think I would be in
Why?
the hospitality business. My dad is part of the hospitality business,
Mm-hmm.
so I think
Ah, okay.
I would have, yeah, I would have naturally, I think, taken that role,
Yeah, you would have,
not sports.
if not sports, then that.
Yeah, to be part of the hospitality business. Yes.
Uh, and what are you talking about? Restaurants or something else?
Um, Restaurants to begin with,
Mm-hmm.
because that's dad's expertise. So restaurants to begin with, and then I don't know how it
Mm-hmm.
would have progressed, expanded.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. And like we always talk about athletic identity. That's why I asked you the
Hmm.
question because we highly encourage athletes to have multiple identities at least,
Yeah,
because
it is important. It is important.
yeah, it can really be a quick way to burn out if you don't have another identity. It also is
Yeah.
problematic with transitions, for example. If uh, if you're going from being an athlete to a coach,
Hmm.
if you have other identities, I think it's really mentally it's really healthy, and
Yes.
it also saves a lot of trauma.
I got into coaching. I shared my story with you, but not
Mm,
everyone's as fortunate as me, where you get into something you can say forcefully and still end up having a decent time doing it.
yeah.
Not everyone's as fortunate as me.
Mm.
So yeah, multiple identities is something I would also encourage people to pursue.
Yeah, and do you see that in your athletes? Because we were talking about,
No,
how they are already trying to be professional. Uh, do are they developing different identities, or do you think they
it's.
are still
I
sticking
think it's a
to
little bit.
tennis?
It's a little bit. The situation around this topic is a little bit better than what it was 5 6 years ago.
Hmm.
I would say. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Today the parent players they are a little more. You can say open and they understand this better.
hmm. Yeah. What do you think changed?
Social media.
Social
I think
media?
we talk about a lot of harmful effects of social media,
Hmm.
but I think around this topic, social media has helped spread a lot of awareness.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's yeah. That's
to athletes. Now the stories of athletes like the Alisa Liu effect.
yeah.
Yeah, it
I I think it's going to be
stories like
a
these are able to reach millions of people through social media.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what what I am trying to do with the podcast is to get these things out. So when you listen to uh, these conversations, I think people who are into sports, but also who are not into sports, maybe they can tell a friend or if they know someone. So that's
yeah.
what we are trying to do with the podcast. But yeah, Ron. Okay, so we are almost at the end, but before the end, we play a rapid fire question game.
All set.
Uh, all said. Okay, you have to answer as quickly as possible, and if you want to expand on one of the answers, you're okay to do that. But as soon as I ask the question, you have to answer.
Right.
Okay, ready? One word that defines a great athlete:
Discipline.
discipline. Okay. Uh, Sleep or nutrition? What's more important?
Sleep.
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 One unhealthy healthy trend.
Ah, unhealthy, healthy friend. Huh, caught me off guard here.
What? Sorry.
We'll come back to this later.
Oh, yeah. One sport that deserves more respect.
Which sport does not get this? No, I can't think of any. What's your answer to this question?
There's so many of them. Like, I think in India, athletics is a
Hmm.
big
Right.
problem. It's not given a lot of attention. It's not given a lot of money investment. Uh, and this is
In
true.
India, a lot of sports deserve a lot more respect that they don't get.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Because,
only cricket that gets respect.
yeah, cricket and I
So I
I
think all
think
the other sports fall into this category in
yeah,
India.
yeah, all the other sport deserve respect, and cricket is here, and
Yeah.
all the other sports are lying here. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, but for me, I think athletics in India should be taken very
Yeah.
seriously because we have very great athletes. We have
Yeah.
very good people from the track and field. Uh,
This morning I read about an athlete, I can't remember his name, but he clocked 10.09 seconds in the 100-meter sprint from India.
oh, yeah,
Yes, this morning, just this morning.
no, yeah, yeah. So that's one of the sport. Okay, next question. One fitness myth that you hate.
One fitness myth that I hate, if you lift weights early, you won't do it all.
Yeah. Music during the workouts or silence?
Uh, Depends. I'm okay with both. I have my phases. I don't.
Yeah, what's your playlist like? What's your music taste?
I don't. I listen to slow songs actually.
Slow down.
Yeah.
Uh, Most mentally demanding sports.
Most mentally demanding sport, tennis.
Tennis?
Tennis.
Yeah.
Most
Uh,
physically demanding sport, tennis. Most mentally demanding sport, tennis, in my opinion.
yeah. But I also think golf, maybe, which is unpopular. But I was thinking about how it's in tennis. You don't have because if you are playing for 3 hours, you're not actually playing for 3 hours. The actual playing time is less, and all that remaining time you're thinking. And if you don't have good psychological skills to keep you
Mm,
regulated, then it can be a big problem. And I was
absolutely.
thinking along the same lines because in golf, think about that. Like it's just one shot that you play, and then the rest of the time you're walking through the big park. You are also uh, there's so much time in between where you are gauging about the wind, the stick that you're going to use, the position of the ball. I think along the lines, golf I think would be also mentally demanding. Uh, Next question. Best advice you give your athletes?
Pressure is privilege.
Pressure is privilege. Okay. My next question was your favorite motivational quote, but I think I think I got the answer to that as well. Do you have a favorite motivational quote?
Favorite motivational quote. I don't really have a favorite motivational quote, but give your best is what I
Mm-hmm.
advocate. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you have 20%, give 20%. If you have 80, give 80. Leave
Mm-hmm.
everything out there.
Mm-hmm. Right. If your coaching style had a movie title,
Yeah.
what do you think it will be?
My coaching style. Ah, ah, I don't know. I think of anything.
Uh, okay. Uh,
Yeah.
and yeah, so that's the end of the game.
The
Uh,
only feedback I received is I'm not very rapid with rapid fires.
Uh, yeah, it sometimes can get a bit difficult because
Yeah, yeah. A
you
couple of
just
questions did catch me off guard.
yeah, especially like this one. If your coaching style had a movie title, I think
Mm.
it takes a while, and also the unhealthy healthy trend.
Yeah.
I
And
don't,
I was in the background, I was still thinking about it.
yeah, yeah. Maybe you can think about this and then get back to me whenever. And maybe in my next podcast episode, I'll tell to everyone what your answer was.
Yeah, yeah. We have to do another episode just for me to answer those two questions.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just all 40 minutes to just that. Nice. All right, Ron. One last thing before we say bye. Do you want to give any advice to the viewers who are listening? Some advice or some personal suggestion from your life or your experiences that you want to tell to the viewers.
To say while you're going through the experiences, some of those experiences might feel long and draining,
Mm,
but in the end, it's all flies by very, very, very quickly.
yeah.
So make sure you enjoy all of it.
Okay. Yeah. That's great advice. Great advice. I have to learn that as well. All right, Ron. Thank you so much for doing this again. And
Thank you, Sahil.
I'm just gonna, after the episode, I'm just gonna look quickly to the recording and see and hope everything worked out well. So, uh, but even if it doesn't, I'll have you back on the third. All right. Thank you so much, Ron. All right.
Thank you, Sahil. Thank you
Yes.
so much for having me.
Yes. All right. Bye, everyone. I'll see you in the next episode.